All right. Again, welcome everybody. When you're jumping on, just put in the chat where you're watching from. Here we go. This is what we're going to be sharing with you guys today. And if you have any questions at any time, you guys, we have several people monitoring the chats and they can answer your questions. The goal today is to help you guys really have a clear understanding of what it takes to launch a business. And I'm going to break down the 5-step blueprint with you and the digital marketing blueprint that is perfect for busy lifestyles. And I'm going to actually show you how you can earn 20K by the holidays, what you need to do to be able to earn that. So thanks for being here today. Now I do need you to screenshot this because I am going to share with you how to make 20K. I'm not saying you can make 20K. I'm not giving you any guarantees whatsoever. I'm just sharing a strategy that's worked well for many of us inside the community. Okay. So I just want you to imagine, let's just take some time, imagine, and hopefully you guys have got rid of some of your distractions today because I'm going to really share some really great information with you today. But I want you to imagine having an additional 20K by the holidays that you earned from you launching an online business this month. Can you put in the chat how that would feel? How would that feel if you had an additional 20K by the holidays? Would that change your holidays any? Would that eliminate, look at that, amazing, wonderful, life-changing, incredible, remarkable? Yes. So would that get rid of some of that parent guilt we felt before? And that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. Yes, I like that. Amazing, amazing, awesome. Yes, you could help more people. Ooh, I love that comment. Yes, definitely have the income to help more people. And so let me share with you a little bit about myself before we get going. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I have 5 grandchildren. And time was the most important thing to me. It always has been as a mom. I never wanted to be one of those moms that missed moments. And I was failing miserably at having more time and more income to make more memories with my children. And then you guys, I literally followed this blueprint that I'm going to be sharing with you today. And I went from 0 to 6 figures in 6 months. Here's the part that I absolutely love is I created a community to help others be able to create an income from home and learn the skills to make daily pay. And no, it's really fun. Now we get to travel the world together and I get to mentor people and help them make 6 and 7 figures online. We literally just got back from a cruise. And you know what is so amazing? I didn't know many of these people before. And so I'm sharing with you, Digital Growth Community is also going to start traveling and meeting people and doing local meetups as well. So you're not just getting some information today, you're getting the opportunity to be part of an amazing community to help you reach your goals and dreams. So, you know, we just had a hurricane here in the United States, and because of passive income, you guys, she still made $1,800 during a hurricane. And I'm telling you, that's because of having your business on autopilot, which that's what you're going to learn about today. So, are you ready to learn how to make 20K by the holidays? Put it in the comments. Yes, if you are ready to learn how to make it. Awesome. Got some yeses coming in. Good. Yes, let's go. So here we have here, she's celebrating her 1 month, by the way, and she's made 24,000 in 1 month. So I'm going to share with you how to make 20K and literally by the end of this year, right? So if one person can do it in 1 month, imagine what you can do in what is that still 69 days, I think. And then we have Daryl. Hopefully he's on here tonight and he can share with you guys that he was watching basketball last night and he had 2 $900 customers come in while he was watching basketball. That's passive income, my friends. So we're going to talk to you guys today about the holiday profit push and why now is the perfect time. Well, you guys, people buy this time of year. People buy. This is the buying time of the year. And many people are ready for a change. Many people are ready to make sure the next year, 2025, looks completely different than 2024, right? And people set New Year's goals. So it's the perfect time to launch and grow a wildly successful business. So why 90 days? You guys, short-term focus. You can focus in small sprints, right? And it can generate massive results. So we are a world of procrastinators. So if we think we have 12 months, we'll get to it later. I have all year. I'll get to it later. Can anybody relate to putting things off? Am I the only one that has ever put things off before? And this is why we love to do laser focus for 90 days, because movements and miracles and magic can happen. And anybody can stick to doing something for 90 days, by the way. And especially during this period of high demand, right? During this holiday time. Okay, so let's do the 20K breakdown. I'm going to break that down with you. All right, let me get this off my screen. So there are 69 days until Christmas. Let me share this with you. My number one selling product is $900. All you need is 23 customers. That's it. Now, many of you right now are going, but Michelle, how am I going to find the 23 customers? That's what you're on here for today. I'm going to help you with that. So 23 customers times 900 is $20,700 is what you would make if you got 23 customers by the end of this year, okay? So we are going to leverage social media to attract the customers to you. So you know what that means, right? No DMing people. No bothering friends and family, no having to get on the phone with people, no having to text back and forth. We're going to do an attraction marketing strategy, and I'm going to teach you how to become the magnet and attract people to you and utilize social media. There's 5 billion people on social media. All you need is 23 to buy from you for you to make 20,700 this year. How awesome is that, right? And we're also going to use the World Wide Web. We do classified ads. We will show you how to copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for free to be able to market and get businesses or get customers to discover you and want to buy from you, right? Here's what I love about the classified ads strategy. It's an introvert's dream come true, right? Because all you got to do is spend like 30 minutes a day, copy, paste, and post free ads to high traffic websites for free, right? So between using social media and between the classified ads, we're going to work on applying the ultimate discovery system to, one, help you build your brand, because people buy from people. So we're going to help you build that wildly successful brand. So people are going to want to buy from you. So you stand out in that ocean of 5 billion people, and people discover you and want to buy from you. Okay. And then we're going to show you how to copy and paste free ads. And we're going to show you how to use social media the right way. And I have to share this with you because what I love about this discovery system, you guys, not only is it going to help you build your following, build your brand, it's going to also help you build your email list, but we're going to help you get monetized on your social media accounts. Here's something else that you're going to love about this as well. We're going to show you how to do all of this in just 2 hours a day. So you don't need to take a lot of time. If you apply this strategy the right way, you don't need more than 2 hours. Now, many of you that work and have a crazy schedule, you could do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, and 30 minutes here, okay? And so here is how you're going to get those 23 people to want to buy from you without you having to DM back and forth or get on the phone and explain. See, when I did network marketing, I had to get on the phone with people. I had to DM people. If I wasn't explaining to people what I was selling, I wasn't making money. I discovered through digital marketing, it can be fully automated. It's pages just like this that are literally out there in the digital space working for you. So you just seen that Daryl 11 hours ago made $1,800 while he was sitting on the couch watching basketball. It was because of these pages. These pages were out there working for him. So people were able to put their email in and immediately be taken to this thank you page, watch this video to learn more, and click right here and see the 4 different digital programs. Right? And they also get this in their email. So I want you guys to imagine right now, you have 3 pages like this in the World Wide Web out there working for you. Let me give you an example that many of you might be able to relate to. Amazon. The other day, my expo markers were getting low. So I went to Amazon and I typed in my expo dry erasers and I added them to my cart, and 2 days later, they were on my door. I didn't have to get on the phone with anybody to buy the expo markers. That's automations. And that's what you need to do, because here's the deal. If you want to attract 23 customers, that doesn't mean 23 people are going to discover you and buy from you, right? We just are going to help people discover you and attract 23 to buy from you, right? You're going to have to go through a lot of people to be able to get 23 to buy from you, and do that through automations instead of you having to trade your time for dollars in DM. Now, the people that I personally work with and mentor, on average, 1 out of 20 are buying from them. The numbers are different for everybody, by the way, but on average, it's 1 out of 20. So what that means is if 20 people put their email in, on average, between this one and this one out of 20 are buying. So that's $900 into your bank account. So that's one of our very first goals. How do we attract 20 people a day? How do we show up on social media to attract 20 people a day? Okay. Now, promote digital programs that are in high demand. Let me share with you why this was the biggest breakthrough I ever had with launching a successful business. You understand, no matter what you decide to sell online, it's either going to be a network marketing product, an affiliate marketing product, which you guys understand, those are other people's products as well, right? But because it's a product, there's cost involved. So you're only going to make a small percent. I discovered that you can promote digital programs and make 100% profit. But here's something else. When you promote digital, that means the entire world can be your customer base. When I was promoting a network marketing product, only my country was my customer base, because I couldn't ship a lip gloss to South Africa, right? The expense of shipping didn't even make any sense. So I had to cut my potential customer base into a third. Here you have 100% of the world. When you promote digital, you have 100% of the world as your potential customer base. So somebody just said, what are you selling? Promote digital programs that are in high demand. Because once you do, the entire world is your customer base. You are not limited to just your city. You're not limited to just your state. You're not limited to just your country. The digital goods economy, you guys, is a gigantic $950 billion market. So in 2019, the e-learning industry did $950 million for 1 year. By 2023, it was averaging $1 billion a day. It averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024. That was the numbers of the first quarter of 2024. It's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. Do you realize how much money is to be made in this industry? And why not you? That's what I loved. I'm like, are you kidding me? I can learn how to build my brand, build my following, build my email list, and build a customer base and make 100% profit. It just made sense to me. Now, I want to help you get your time back, because our goal isn't to help you or have you take more time away from your family. Our goal is to help you get more time from your family, right? Get more time with your family. So let's talk about creating your 2-hour daily workflow for maximum profits. Right? It's all about structure equals freedom. If you can be really good for priority focused time for 2 hours a day, you guys can get through getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. So copy and paste free ads to high traffic websites for 30 minutes a day. 3 pieces of content, 1 hour a day. And then you're going to spend another 30 minutes learning, responding to comments and emails. That's your 2-hour income earning day. That's what you want to master. How can you get that done in 2 hours a day? Because then you have the whole 24 hours of your day. Your automations are going to be working for you. This is what gives you your freedom. There's people that will do 30 minutes here, 30 minutes here, and 30 minutes here, because this system is what will be working for you 24/7. Because remember, you're no longer trading time for dollars. Your automated system will be out there working for you 24/7. Now, I have to share something with you, because I build my business like 98% on my cell phone. These are the apps I have on my phone to build my business. I have our community app. I have our program app. I have my email app, and I have my social media app. So those are the apps. I literally can build my business from anywhere with my phone. And that is what I absolutely loved. Okay. Now I want to set the stage for explosive growth in 2025. But before I do that, I want to have Jessica come on and share with you guys as well. Let me grab her real quick here. Find her. I think she's on. Yeah, there you are. Jessica, do you mind sharing real quick?
Not at all. Can you hear
Yay, you
me?
look beautiful.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, so before we go any further, somebody said, "What are you selling?" So I want to tell you a little bit about me. I have sold every MLM that you could probably research right now. And I sold that. I sold the lipsticks, I sold the weight loss, I sold the Pampered Chef stones that everybody loves. And I have been doing this a year and I don't feel like I'm selling anything. So I just want you to pause for a minute and think about a digital product. Like I'm coming to your house and I'm making you a patch of brownies, or I'm going to do a makeover and you're going to get a product. So when I started looking at digital marketing, I was like, oh, that's not real. People don't make that kind of money like me. I live in a double wide trailer in a holler of West Virginia. I say it on all my videos, but like, I was the skeptic. I was the person like, oh, there's no way people can make that kind of money on something that's not a physical product. So I just want you to pause for a minute and think about it's different. Our world is different. Um, Things have changed in the past, 4 to 5 years, that has made us different, and it's continuing to change. People are looking for a foundation. People are looking for a vehicle. People are looking for a way to stay home, to make money, to travel. We're all looking for a way to ease the burden. We are. And when I started looking at digital marketing and I bought all the things, I bought all these big name, like, oh, if you buy my course and stick it in your link, you'll get rich quick. Well, Michelle has created a safe place, a community. She has created the vehicle for us to find passive income online without having to push products. How many of you have sold the products and you spend hours in conversation with somebody and they're like, oh, I'll buy that, and you make like $7 or $5? I've did that forever. And for the first time in a year, like, I've done this a year. I don't feel like I'm selling anything. I'm helping other people find that freedom. So, but you get all these words you don't understand, these automations, having a website. I didn't know how to do any of that. Michelle teaches us, she gives it to us. And you go create content, you go attract people to you, and then you get passive income, and you learn that and you learn that. So I've been here a year and I'm certain that I could sell green crayons to a teacher. I mean, I'm not selling. I don't feel that way. I don't push. I don't bug people. I used to have lists with MLMs and I would work that list every time there was a promo twice a month and check them off my list. I have not privately DM'd somebody and said, hey girl, hey, did you see what I put in my story? I have not done that in a year, and I just made $200,000 in 11 months. 11 months. I know, because of what Michelle has taught us. So plug in, because this is different. Most of us here have seen or been inside of other so-called digital marketing courses. None of them have the mentoring and the selfless love that Michelle gives to us every day. She pushes us, she mentors us for free. Like, you literally get this beautiful woman every day telling you what to do, telling you how she's made $1 million, and you're not paying a monthly fee for that. If you're like me, I used to spend more money in products so I could sell the products, and I would come out overhead because I was trying to sell. I had to buy the product to sell the product. It's not like that here. So oh, I was going to say something else. I was so excited about it too. I wrote some stuff down. I'm a note taker. Just pause for a minute, because like she said, you don't go to Amazon and you don't call them on the phone. You click a button. Yesterday I worked an 8-hour shift. I made dinner for 6 people. I had a big dinner at my house. I went live for an hour. I made $2,400 in one day. That is more than the salary that I have. Like, I'm a little getting ready to lose my job. Praise the Lord. He has a big plan for me. I'm excited to be done with that job because I'm going to be here. So plug in and listen. Michelle's systems are proven. Like she said, they're proven because we're all doing them. There's too many people making consecutive passive income for this to not be anything other than a proven vehicle for us to make money online. Thank you for letting me speak.
Oh, I love that. And I love what you said about, it's just that we live in a digital world today, and a lot of people have a hard time, wrapping their head around what digital is. So thank you for explaining that. I think it's phenomenal. I didn't understand the power of it at all
Oh, me neither. Thank
until I
you.
really
Me neither.
Yeah, so thank you for sharing that. Awesome. Love her story, you guys. And as you can see, if you're willing to be coachable and just follow a proven program, anybody can do this. And that's what we're so fired up about. Okay, so let's set the stage for explosive growth in 2025, right? And we're going to do that by following the 5 steps in the blueprint to daily pay customers. Following these 5 steps is going to help you make that extra cash for the holidays and explode into 2025. So I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builders program, right? And here is what you're going to learn inside the program. You're going to learn how to promote products where you make 100% profit. You're going to learn how to automate your business. You're going to learn our ultimate discovery system. You're going to learn how to relate and connect with your perfect customers using content. And you're going to learn how to make it fun instead of awkward or weird creating videos. And you're going to learn step by step what you need to do daily to attract a daily paying customer. And you're going to learn the strategies to make 20K by the holidays. So are you ready to have that extra cash for the holidays and launch a successful business? Put a yes in the comments if you are ready to have that extra cash. Yes, I love it. I love your guys' excitement. So this is our community that you get to be part of. This is what Jessica was sharing with you guys that you guys get access to for free inside the community. Is actually 40, like almost 43,000 community members now. It's crazy how quick we're growing, several hundred a day we're growing by. But every single day you'll get a video of this 90 day. It's like on average a 5-minute video with an action step to help you reach your goals and your dreams, right? Here's what I love about this community. You guys, it is to provide you in a thriving environment. You know, when you have a plant and the environment that you have the plant is what's going to either make the plant grow or make the plant die. Well, our goal is to provide a thriving environment for you. Okay. And that is the goal inside our community. We do live calls. I love this because yesterday on my live training, somebody made a comment. They said, what they love about the Legacy Builder program is it's a living, breathing program that you learn something new every day. Every day there's new added to this. And I thought, oh my gosh, that was so good. It was so good. I had to literally write that down. And that's what I really love about our program is you get something new every single day. And you're mentored by the people inside the community making 6 and 7 figures. So here's my question for you. Do you think you're going to learn more by hanging out in the environment you are, or do you think you would learn more by hanging out with people already having success? Which one do you think you would learn more in? And so this is what your program looks like. Here's what I love about it, you guys. It's literally step by step by step. Once you get the program, you go to where it says, click here to get started. And you literally just follow it step by step. I love this, you guys. She literally said another $900 day yesterday while she was hiking. That's passive income. That's income that comes in when you're doing little to no work. Now, many people have asked, well, what are we selling? The moment you purchase the Legacy Builder program, you get an additional opportunity to get the master resale rights on these 4 different digital programs. So you immediately get access to 4 income streams. See, that was huge for me because I was like, I didn't want to create my own product. I was done making a small percent. So you get access to 4 income streams immediately. Can you imagine launching a business today and you immediately have 4 income streams? The Legacy Builder program sells for $900. The digital mastery sells for $600. The passive daily pay blueprint sells for $300, and the launchpad sells for $100. So the moment you purchase, you immediately get $1,900 worth of products that you can promote and make 100% profit directly into your bank account. Now, when you do get started today, you are going to get access to additional bonuses. Okay, you're going to get, of course, the digital growth community that you get access to, being around 42,000 people. And by the way, our community is the #1 community in school. Check it out. It's SKOOL. We've always been the #1 for business. And we're the #1, not because we're the biggest. It's because we have the most organic engagement. So that means you're in business for yourself, my friend, but you're not in business by yourself. You have a whole community of people there to support you and encourage you and work with you. You're also going to get the bonus of a Canva crash course where you can learn to create your content inside of Canva. You're literally going to get my complete blueprint of what I did to make my first million in 17 months. I literally break it down for you. And then you're even going to hear me do a Q&A with some other people as well. You're going to get our 30-day market strategy growth plan. So if you're brand new to social media, go through this. Literally, this is what I did to literally grow my brand new TikTok account. Okay, you're going to get that. You're going to get how to start an online business with Master Resell Rights. You're going to get 200 digital products ideas. So maybe once you get going, you want to create your own product, service, or program. You're going to get that as well. You're going to get the mindset, message, and marketing to your first million. What kind of mindset do you need? How to create that message and how to market to make your first million online. And if you're wanting to launch a business where you're not showing your face, you're going to get the Your Invisible Empire Faceless Marketing. And you guys, you get all of that for only $900 plus the 4 income streams. I absolutely love that. Now, if that is not in your budget, we do have our $600 digital mastery you can start with. With that, you do still get 3 income streams. We have our passive daily pay blueprint. And with that, you get 2 income streams. And we have our launch pad. And with that, you get 1 income stream. You get to pick the one that is literally best for your goals and dreams. So I need to share this with you guys because I'm a gal in Kansas that started creating content and building her business back in 2022. I never knew the power of promoting something digital because when you promote digital, the entire world is your customer base. And so I was creating content and my content started getting pushed out to South Africa. And all of a sudden, Cecilia in South Africa discovered my content and she purchased from me. And that's created a ripple effect. Matter of fact, Lizelle, I'm going to have you come on and share how many millionaires are there in South African Rand money now?
I believe we are 12 now. 12 millionaires. It's hard to keep count now.
It is.
They are coming so quickly.
It
Which
is.
is
So I'm going to have you guys,
amazing.
Lizelle, share her story with you because she is from South Africa and it's amazing to see the lives being changed over there. So I'm going to have you share, my friend.
Oh, thank you so much. Hi, guys. My name is Lizelle, and I am just a normal person. I'm a mother of 3 daughters, and I have always been busy, always been working hard. Put a yes in the comments if you know what hard work means. That's how you got brought up. You have to work more to earn more money. And I find myself back in 2023, end of last year, I was depressed, overworked, overwhelmed. I could barely see my children because I was busy in my beauty salon that I had back to back booked with clients. And guess what? I was still not making enough money. So I don't know if you are feeling depressed as I was this time last year. You see, I just didn't know that there was a way out of my situation because I didn't know how I was going to be able to make more money without working more. You see, I had no clue that you could have an online digital business running on automation for you. And the one day, while I was searching online for a way to earn an income, I couldn't find anything that would fit my lifestyle because I couldn't go do other stuff online or go work for a company because number one, I was my own business already and I had 3 kids to look after. So I couldn't spend more time in getting in more money. So the one day this woman stepped into my beauty salon, I met my angel physically and she was spending a lot of money. Now I come from a very small town in South Africa and she was spending a lot of money on facial treatments. And I was like, hey, what do you do for a living? I mean, we live in a small freaking town. I know that you can't make that type of money here. And then she said to me, well, she does digital marketing. I had no clue what that was. I felt so shy to ask her, but she didn't know how desperate I was. To her, I was just giving her facial treatments, but in my heart, I was craving for an answer to my financial situation. And when she left, I Googled digital marketing and I sent her a message and I asked her, please tell me more. And she invited me to a webinar, one like you, that you are attending right now. And it's so amazing. End of November last year, we were less than 2,000 inside this community. We are over 42,000 now. It is mind-blowing how this community has grown. And I can tell you why it's growing. Because it's working, because people are craving for a better lifestyle. They are tired. They are overworked. They are overwhelmed. They are tired of living paycheck to paycheck. And this is why South African, I believe, has grown so much, because if you have found something that works so extremely well, that is giving you more time with your children, more time to finally have the life that you have dreamed of, not having to worry about your bank account, getting out of debt. If you have that, why will you not share it? I want every single person to know, every single parent out there to know that you can have this. I went from starting with an online business that I had absolutely no experience with. Like I said, I had to Google it. I had no clue how to start this. What I loved about it was that it was step by step. Put a yes in the comments if you can follow a step by step, because that for me was the game changer. Someone just telling me, okay, Lizelle, you do this in 2 hours a day. Doom, 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 you do that. I loved that about it because I didn't know what I was doing. So I started following the step by step. I made my very first South African million in 6 months. I made 2 million in 8 months. I'm strong going for the third one. And it's not really about the money. It's not like I got into this business and I wanted to make a million. I heard of people making millions with it. But you know what I wanted? I just wanted more time. I just wanted not to have to worry about my bank account anymore. I just wanted to get out of that hole of being depressed. And it took me from struggling financially. Within 5 weeks, I left my full-time business. And since then, I've been a stay-at-home mom and I work a 2-hour workday. And the best thing ever is I get to share it with other people that is struggling where I was struggling. I get to share hope and say, hey, you do not have to stay in that situation. I got to a stage where I couldn't even pay my children's school fees. That's how bad it went financially. Now I can actually bless other people, other children with their school fees because I know what it feels like. And I've got this saying, I love that saying. It says, instead of giving people fish, you teach them how to fish. What an amazing privilege to be able to share this with other people, knowing that you don't need that experience. You don't need to know how to do a website. You don't need to be tech savvy. The only thing standing between you and having the life that you want is just to take action. Everything's already done for you. It's like buying a franchise. If you want to buy a franchise like Starbucks or the Spur in South Africa, everything's already done. The business model work. It's been tested. It's been proven to work. You just show up, follow the guidelines, do your part, and you will see success if you plug in. I can promise you that. Thank you so much for allowing me to share. I absolutely love this.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I love your story, and it's still so surreal to me, the fact that, I'm just a gal in Kansas and my content got pushed to South Africa, and it shows you the power of promoting something digital, right? Because if I was promoting a lip gloss, we wouldn't have been able to impact so many lives in South Africa. So, it's just so awesome. And I'm excited to celebrate your 3rd million with you.
Thank you. Unfortunately, Cecilia, she's struggling to get in. She wanted to share, but she can't.
She did get in finally?
No, it's her internet. It seems it's not working nicely.
Oh no. Okay.
Just so you know.
We'll keep on trying. Yeah. So Daryl, are you here, my friend? I know I just talked about how you're watching basketball last night and made 2 sells. Are you with us to share your story?
Yes. How's it going?
Congratulations. What a fun night.
Where else can you sit on the couch with sandals on, relaxing, and make $1,800, guys, just watching basketball? You can't do that anywhere except for in the Legacy Builders program. So also I wanted to say this, guys, I'm not a salesman. If this was sales, I would never be a part of this program because I can't sell. And when people say, what are you selling? I love the fact that I can't remember who said that. I think it was Jessica, how she described it, because you don't have to speak to anybody. And that's the beauty of it because of the automations. But a little bit about myself, man. It's like Michelle said, she's just a regular old girl from Kansas. Guys, I'm just a good old country boy down here in Tennessee. And I'm going to even share this with you guys. 6 years ago, I wasn't in the online space. Yes, I've been in the online space, but I'm new to digital marketing. But 6 years ago, I was living in a homeless shelter. I was literally living in a homeless shelter with 17 other men from all across the world. And I'm going to give you a little rundown of how I came about that. So years ago, before I came into the online space, I spent years working as a welder, certified welder. I was in a department I ran over 6 other people, trading my time for money like most of us, 6-7 days a week, 12 hours a day, every Saturday. There was a decade for 10 years I worked every Saturday, 6 days a week. at least 10 hours a day. So I was averaging at least 60 hours, about 55 to 60 hours every week at a job. I worked on my wife's, some of our anniversaries, my kids' birthdays. I'm talking about I didn't have a life. Like, and I stayed broke. I was one of those guys who you have to take a pen and paper to Walmart or Costco's, the grocery shop, check my account every time I got gas, check my account every time I had to do anything, and a lot of us do that. Gave this job everything. Never in my wildest dreams thought anything outside of me just preparing for, I'm telling myself maybe in like another 15, 20 years, I'm going to retire. Well, obviously that wasn't the case. I get a call on a Tuesday morning. I come into the office. It's my upline. Basically, they're going into another direction. So my department with the 6 people I was over was completely being washed out. They didn't give me no time frame. They didn't come to me like a month ago and say, hey, we're going to have to let you go. We're going to give you time to look for another job, take care of your family. Jobs don't do that, guys. They don't care. That was a hard pill for me to swallow because back in the day, you used to apply for a job. And if you had a job, and if you was going to get another job, you could give them a 2-week notice and they would keep you on the job for 2 weeks and then send you off into the sunset. Now you put in your 2-week notice, you're probably going to be gone within the next 24 to 48 hours. But the fact that when they get ready to fire you, they're not going to give you any notice. And so that's what happened to me. It caught me off guard. I remember being outside the fence in my car crying, just trying to figure it out because I jeopardized my whole family for this job because it was my only source of income. I didn't have a backup plan. And so I remember I hit on hard times because of that. And that's how I got separated from my family. I ended up being homeless for a while, slept in my car, brushed my teeth in Hardee's parking lots. I can go real in depth, man, but I'm just not going to. But I was at rock bottom. I was at a dark period in my life. And I remember being in that shelter. I told myself, I said, man, I kept thinking about how this job done me after me running those numbers and giving them everything. And I said, you know what? I made up my mind. I just didn't want to work for another job. And so I remember going online on YouTube and I just typed in like how to make money online. And so make a long story short, while I was in a homeless shelter, guys, I joined my first online opportunity and I didn't know anything. And, make a long story short, I did a couple things. I got acclimated. And then this year, January the 13th to be exact, I seen a post, got introduced to digital marketing, came across a post. I joined the program, got access to the community. Everybody was welcoming. And I told myself this, when I went through everything, I realized that, I was needing the skills because even though I was already online, I really wasn't making the income. I was recruiting. I was doing affiliate marketing, network marketing. I even went and got my life insurance license and I was booking appointments doing life insurance, but I still didn't have the time freedom. I might as well would have just been at a job, still doing the same thing because I was spending like 10 to 12 hours a day away from my family. And so I told myself when I went through the training and got introduced, I said, okay, so this is what I'm going to need to build my business. I love the fact that you didn't have to have any tech skills. I love the fact that everything was going to be done around a 2-hour workday, which was definitely new for me. And I love the fact that I was going to be a part of something special, which was the community. And that's why I joined. And so, guys, I tell you this, when I joined this program on January the 15th, I told myself, I said, I want to make 6 figures because I started in a 90-day run. And I said, I'm going to make 6 figures by the end of December. This is what happens when you do not understand the power of social media, platform that has over 5 billion people on it, and digital marketing, an industry that makes over $1 billion. So I was able to hit my first 100 grand in this business, guys. And when I started, I didn't have no experience in digital marketing. I didn't have no following. I wasn't on TikTok. I didn't have any of that stuff. I was able to hit my first 6 figures in a little bit under 4 months. And then I was able to hit another 6 figures in August, somewhere around in August, September, actually in August. So 4 months later, I hit another 6 figures. And the reason why I've been able to do this, guys, is simple. The way that this program is structured, it's not even work to me. It's not even work. It's crazy how we can just spend 2 hours a day, a platform that we spend 12 to 16 hours a day on already just scrolling. And you're going to the skills that I have learned, that we've learned, that a lot of us probably even consider them skills like marketing. That's a skill. Creating content, that's a skill. Attracting customers where you don't have to recruit and sell them and get on the phone, that is a skill. And the fact that we have an automated system that you literally get the system for free when you purchase the program is crazy because I like to tell people, Michelle, that this business does 98% of the work for you because the automations, everything is intact for you. You don't have to create no websites. There's no landing page. You don't have to write no emails. Everything is already highly converting inside the program. You just got to show up for your 2 hour workday, which I like to consider that 2% of my business. And I've mastered that 2%, which is my 2 hour workday. And so the fact that we've learned how to the fact that you're gonna learn how to create content, you're gonna learn how to build a brand, you're gonna learn how to market, you're gonna learn how to attract customers, you're gonna learn how to do all those things, man. And you're gonna have a system that's completely automated is mind-boggling. And so, guys, I want to share with you guys a couple of things I've been able to do thanks to this business. So last year, first and foremost, I made 63 grand last year being a life insurance agent, doing some affiliate marketing, promoting some other stuff. 63,000. This year I'm about at $248,000 in 10 months in this program. So almost $250,000. If you would have told, this is the most income I've ever made in my life in one calendar year, yet there's 3 more months technically left this next 90-day run. I've been able to pay off $38,000 in student loans. I don't have any student loans. I've been able to pay off 3 cars, 2 of my cars and one of them my wife, and I have 0 debt. Last year I was paying $300 a month just on my student loans. Myself and my wife was paying $220. Like I'm talking about, it was crazy. So it just shows you how one decision, when I came across this post, I could have just kept on scrolling, Michelle. I could have just kept on scrolling. But that person created stop the scroll content, and that's what you're going to learn is content on how to stop the scroll, and the rest took care of itself. And I'm just blessed to be where I'm at right now thanks to this program, the skills that I've learned. This isn't even work to me. Like I'm able now to spend time with my family, travel. I've done travel 4 or 5 times already this year, when I was at a job for 14 years and traveled 2 times. And it's just been a blessing with the skills and the things that this business has been able to do. And I'll tell you guys this, like, this isn't even work. And again, the fact that you're able to take social media, we're on this every day and do a lot of the stuff that we're already doing. If you're posting and talking about anything, you're creating content, you're already marketing. You just don't have a blueprint that can teach you how to build a successful online business, implementing proven social media strategies around a 2-hour workday. And so I just encourage you guys, if you've been coming on these platforms, if you're trying to scale, the things that you're going to learn these next 90 days that can equip you, that can help you learn the skills that equip you to earn 20K by December is something that's going to take you off into 2025 and make your life something that you never, it's almost like a fairy tale. I'm just being honest. So I just want to say, I want to thank each and everybody, especially the 6-figure income earners. Really, if you're new here the first time, I want to thank Michelle for what she's done. And again, guys, you're going to get something every day, a video every day. Michelle's been putting them out every day for 10 months since I've been a part of this, man. Like, it's crazy. She's just so consistent and just loves helping people. And I'm so grateful. And so I just encourage you guys, if you're on the fence, man, just this 90-day run is going to be epic. All the other 3 were epic. This is going to be just as epic. So I encourage you guys, just come on in and just, you're going to be, you're in business by yourself, but you're not in business. I mean, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You have a family here. So appreciate you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. I love your story. How's your finger doing, by the way?
I'm sorry?
How's your finger doing where you cut yourself?
Oh, it's healed up now. I can take off the Band-Aid. When I cut it, I thought I was gonna have to get about 6 or 7 stitches, but it's good to go now.
Yay. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Thank
So
you.
I've been seeing you guys' questions. I want to answer a few questions. I'm going to have Amy come on, you guys, because she is the master at time, because she launched her business. She was working 2 jobs, right? And so she's going to share with you how you can still squeeze this in and between having jobs. But I got to share this with you because one of the comments I seen was, I don't like recruiting. And I'm like, oh, me either. See, that was one of my favorite things about this, you guys. No recruiting. We learned attraction marketing. See, one of the things that I did when I would promote network marketing products, you guys, was they would give me products and tell me how wonderful these products were, but they wouldn't teach me how to market the products. So I had to go find people and bother friends and family. Our program teaches you attraction marketing, how to attract customers to you. Somebody said, well, what do we post on social media? We teach you that. So it's not like, here's your program and good luck. We actually teach you. And what I love is the skills that you are going to learn can help you add multiple income streams. One of the things that you learn in the Legacy Builder program is also how to create a reoccurring income stream, how to even add other income streams, how to monetize your social media account. So instead of just being a consumer on social media, we're going to help you become that creator as well. And so it's really a learning and earning process. So that's what I love. So Amy, I'm going to let you take it away and share with him, because you've been amazing with mastering that 2-hour workday.
Absolutely. And I just want to say that I have been in the Legacy Builder program for 17 months. So if you're concerned if this is long lasting, it's going to be around, absolutely it is. We're still here and we're just getting started. But like Michelle said, I had all the cards stacked against me. Daryl and I have that kind of in common. Most of us do, right? Lizelle as well. We were at a really hard part in our life where we were struggling. And I think for most of us, it was wanting time back. The time was the main factor. And that meant we were missing time with our families. We weren't doing anything for ourselves. And it just seemed like the everyday grind, work, home, kids, work, home, kid, whatever, right? When you get to that point in your life, you start looking for something else, something that can save you or whatever you want to call it, right? I was there. But here's the funny thing about me. I was divorced and here I am raising 3 kids by myself, right? Not on social media. I had no clues. I was in the trucking industry and I waitressed nights, weekends, holidays. I knew nothing about social media. I had no clue about any of this. But my daughter put me on TikTok. I finally agreed to it after months. So I could watch her and her friends dance and do all their fun stuff, right? I didn't even know how to work it. Didn't know what it was even about. I just knew I could watch her. That's all I knew. One day I came across Michelle's video. And I said, "Are you kidding me? Like, this is real?" So I started following her and listening and asking the questions, doing my research. And I thought, there's no way in hell that I could ever do something like this. I have no idea, right? But when your struggle gets to the point that you can't take it anymore, you're going to go on a hope and a prayer that this can help you. And that's exactly what I did, because I seen that I was losing my relationship with my children because I was at work 18 hours a day between 2 jobs. And I had been doing that for 3 years straight. I was exhausted. I was broken down. I was disappointed. I was disgusted with me. I had to fix it. I had to, right? So with that hope and prayer and complete faith in this program, I invested in me. But what I didn't realize, I was investing in a community that was going to stand by me, help me, show me, and be there when I needed them. And I think for anybody, that's what we need. We need to know that if we fall, somebody's going to be there to go, "Let me help you. I'll pick you back up." Because we're all in that part of our life where we just want something better. You guys, at the end of the day, I started it for one reason, right? Make extra money, quit one, if not both jobs and all that. But this has literally changed my whole life. My whole life. In 2.5 months of this program, I not only quit one of those jobs, but I quit both of those jobs. First time ever in my life that I became a stay-at-home mom. And I have been running a successful online business ever since then. I got my time back. I don't have to worry anymore if the bills are going to be paid, or if my kids need something, I have to say no again. I finally get to say yes without hesitation. I don't have to look at the bank account 3 times a day anymore. That's what this is about. It's more than just making money. It's about changing your life. It's about being you and who you truly want to be and having something just for you and your family and not building somebody else's dreams. And I say this all the time. If you're so busy building somebody else's dreams, what are you doing for yours?
Mm-hmm.
And there's somebody out there, guess what? If you're not building your dreams, they'll pay you to build theirs. I got sick of that. Now I'm building my dreams for me and my kids. And this is a legacy, a lasting one that we are all giving to our families so that we can finally be there. And guess what? Moms, dads, grandmas, aunts, uncles, all of you, these kids, they need us around. They need us home. So, yes, everything you could possibly need, no matter what you know or don't know, is in here. Step by step, basic information, because you don't need to know any of it. You don't have to have it all figured out right now. You will be taught all there is to know about attraction marketing, about social media, about having an online business, and adding additional streams of income for longevity.
Mm-hmm.
And of all things, TikTok pays me now, and I didn't even know what it was. I just got a deposit yesterday. TikTok paid you XYZ, right? And I'm like, and I didn't even know what the plus sign was on it. Like, this is what you're going to learn in this program. But more than anything, you're going to learn freedom, time and financial freedom. That's what you're going to learn. Thank you, Michelle, for letting me talk. Thank you so much.
I love it so much. I love your story. Wow. And you guys, she had no following. She was brand new. So you don't have to have a following. You just got to be coachable. You just got to be consistent and willing to follow a process. Learn and earn, learn and earn.
And I just thought about it, Michelle. So the last holiday one we did a year ago, I made over 25 grand during that holiday run.
Wow.
So
So
I'm like, we got to top it. We got to top it this year. Let's go. Yeah.
That's right. I love that. Awesome. Now, real quick, I want to see if Tim is on here and if he could share his story real quick. Tim, are you with us?
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh, hello. There you
I
are.
am so excited to be here. I am so inspired by, all these other people in this community. If you haven't gotten anything clear yet, everyone is very different. And I'm even going to just add on to that. I am not even close to what we have here, like the moms, the losing the jobs. That's probably the only parity that I have here. Well, my name is Tim Hess. I'm a dad of 5 beautiful children and married 32 years. And I come from the corporate world. I helped the company grow from 300 retail stores to 1,000 retail stores. Like that's my background, right? And they came into my office and said, "Hey, we're changing things up, and we don't need you anymore." So when I tell you I had no life, I will sit there and tell you, 25 years in, I lived there. I lived on planes. That's the best way I can say it. I left home. I live in California. I would go to the airport on Monday and I'd get flown back wherever I needed to go, and then fly back to the United States, fly back to California on Fridays and still go into an office. When I tell you I have never done an MLM, I have never done an online business, that's me. But after all those years going in, the one thing that I realized, I didn't know my kids. And it's really crazy. My kids are in my older kids are in their 30s. And to hear my kids come back and have a conversation with your kids, man, the conversation with your kids is really, really cool once you build that relationship. And that's pretty darn amazing. They're grown, right? They're not your babies anymore. They're grown and they have their own thoughts and their own minds. I mean, I'll give you an example. Our kids watch us every day. You may not know that, you may not realize it, but my kids watch me every day. I'll tell you, the other day, literally last week, my son's 15 years old, and he sees me in the kitchen doing my content, my videos, and all this, and he's running out to go to school, and he slaps me on my butt and goes, "Go get him, Tiger!" Like I'm telling you, those moments are more than the money. Those moments for me, building a relationship up with my family, has been the greatest gift that this business has given me. hear me on this. Your kids don't know you when you go and running out from one thing to the other. You are setting a pattern in their lives thinking that's normal. Well, I will share with you, coming here is, we can say, is we are showing the norm, what is normal in our society today. We go to school, we get good grades, we work, get a career, raise a family, sit down, shut up and listen. We do all those things. And I can tell you that no one ever prepared me to be losing my job at the age of 55. I'm one of those guys that came and said, I will never do this again. And I don't know if you're like me, or when you make a decision, you ever say when you're done, be real mindful. When I'm done, I'm done. And even in my household, they know that it's really funny. The kids will go to my younger kids will talk to my older kids and they'll ask if they're in trouble. My younger kids will ask his sisters. He goes, my sisters ask, my daughters talk to my son and go, well, what did he say? And they go, well, he yelled at me. Okay, then you're good. And then my daughter goes, if he doesn't say anything, you're in a lot of trouble. So that was kind of my reaction to how kids. But look, I'm just going to break it down to you real quick. I come from a career that was very, very paid very well, but they owned me. End of story. And they still controlled me. Now, when you grow a company, I will share something with you. It is really crazy. We have made hundreds of millions of dollars for this company, just my team, and how we grew this. The dollar amount is obscene. This business is done for me and my family. Yes, I've made well into six figures. I'm over $300,000. I've been doing this business for 19 months. But here, let me share something with you. I have no background. And at that time in my head, I had no business doing an online business. I thought it was a scam. I thought everybody was trying to steal your money and blah, 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 blah. All the negative things you could possibly think of, I thought of them. I guarantee you, I thought of them because it wasn't normal to me. This was not anything in my character. And in fact, when I signed up, I told no one. I didn't have to ask anybody. I said, I am going to go hide in my corner. I'm going to smoke my cigar and I'm going to do my content and I'm going to answer my emails. And they said 2 hours a day. Well, this is going to be 2 hours a day. But more than anything than that, the very first 3.5 months, I made no money. You can call it ego and pride. I built a company. How can I not do this damn online business? And the reality was I own that. I own that 3.5 months. And I'm very proud to say I own that because you have to understand, I sit today in front of you at $320,000 after 19 months, making no income for the first 3.5 months. And I own that too. See, you just don't own it when things are going right. You own it when it is not going well. You have to do both. There's no in between. And that's okay. Everything is okay. Everything is exactly where you're supposed to be. But today you're in a place where there's a lot of people. There's a platform set in front of you. We can talk about all the steps there are. There's too many people in this business, almost 43,000 members in our community. It works, okay? There's 43,000 people. It works. It's just whether you're going to make the decision today to make sure it works for you. And that's really what it comes down to. You're in a place where we want one thing for you. I've been very blessed to be able to coach and mentor people inside our community. You're going to get coached and mentored by 6 and 7 figures. And they don't get paid for that. We do that because we want something for you. Whether you're here to pay off a credit card, whether you're here and you make money in the first day, whether you're here to make money 6 months later. See, I made a decision, and it really is something very special about making a decision. You make a decision, you don't go back on that decision. You just plug in, you keep doing it, you keep doing it, and you keep doing it. Something good will come eventually. Just keep plugging away. The only way you won't succeed here is if you quit. That's really it. Everything is here that you need. All the support, all the morale. You just got to show up and do the work. Show up, please, please, please. Do me a favor. Please show up and do the work. It's very, very much worth it. Whether your goal is just to make $600, $1,000, it doesn't. That's the great thing about this business. Whatever your goal is, cool. We're here. We have the plan for you. We have the process. And if we don't put anything in this plan, that doesn't work. It's a program that is ever evolving. So we're always on cutting edge. There's 2 things, and I'll leave it on this note. The leadership that you have here is unlike anything I've ever seen in any corporate field. It really is. I would fly on planes to get hired by these other companies. I live in California. I would go to these other states, 4 different states I went to. been offered these jobs. And I'm telling you, to this day, when I get on that plane, I just need to get home because I miss my home. I wanted to be home. I don't know where your home is. I don't know what part of the world you're from, but I know that most people just want to be home. I can tell you this business can bring you home. This business can take you wherever you want to go. But I will tell you, for me, there's nothing more exciting than waking up and being home. You have a home here in this business that we want you to be here for you and your family. Stay home, love on the family, love on the kids, and don't get lost in all the, oh my God, this is not working. Just focus on what is working.
Mhm.
But just go home. It's a great place. It really is.
I love that. So you've been part of 90-day runs before. What is your best
Oh,
advice for them with these 90-day runs?
man, you know what's so funny is when Amy said that, I laughed because I was sitting and going like, my first 90-day run when I got in here, was really the holiday one where it was really what really was really great about it was I started getting momentum. Holy crap. I started building momentum. And then my February, when I did that run, the holiday sprint last year, my February was $42,000 in February because of the holiday run. That was it. So you may not, the one thing about it is you may not get like, I don't make a lot of money. I didn't make anything. I'm telling you, holy crap, it was building a brick on top of a brick on top of a brick on top of a brick, and you're just getting educated and you're following the process. See, I knew this worked, but that 90-day, the momentum that I built going in, like $40,000 in a month, are you kidding me? From a person who has never done an online business. That's insane to me. But now it's become the norm. Isn't that neat?
Mhm.
It's becoming the norm.
Mhm.
That's
Ah,
incredible.
love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes. I do want to answer a few questions real quick here. Somebody said, what about saturation? The only way this will ever be saturated is if the world stops populating. And I don't think the world is going to stop populating, right? So let me give you guys an example. 1% of social media, just social media, not the World Wide Web, but 1% of social media is 50 million people. 1%, 50 million. Our community's 42,000. That's not even a half of a half of a half of a half percent. Okay. So, but there's people right now that don't even know they are going to have an online business because they have a job, but on Friday they're not going to have a job. And on Friday they start looking. There's people right now that she's a career mom and her husband is a career, or she's a career wife and he's a career husband, and they decide in a year to have a child. And she feels that baby kick for the first time. And she's like, I am not going back to work. And she starts looking, but she wasn't looking today, but in a year she is. Our audience will continue to grow. Our goal is to get 1%. Our goal is to have a community of 50 million people. Our goal is to create 1,000 self-made millionaires inside our community. So we have literally just begun. Our goal is to create that thriving environment where you guys can grow and you can learn the digital marketing skills to help you leave that legacy for your family. And that's what I love that. I will be one of them. Yes, I love that. So let me share this with you. Just get back with the person that invited you here. There should be an email that they sent you. There should be a PS in that email with the link to get started. Okay. We want to see you inside the community. And once you get inside the community, introduce yourself and let us know that you watched the webinar and you're ready to take action and be part of the 90-day run. What you'll need to do, and let me show you guys this real quick, okay? Because once you get started, let me just go here real quick because I'm going to show you what you're going to do once you get started. Okay, you're going to purchase. Oh, and by the way, let me share this with you real quick. So you're going to purchase, it is either a one-time $900, one-time $600, one-time $300, one-time $100. You get the product that's best for you. Go to the website, scroll down. If they offer payment plans, you'll see that on the website. So you have a one-time for your program, and then you have a one-time $29 website fee that gives you access to a done-for-you website. All you're going to do on that website is plug in your details so you're paid directly into your bank account. Okay, so and then after that, you're going to want to purchase a domain, but we walk you through that inside our program. If you are new to purchasing a domain, you can get a domain at GoDaddy for $1.99 to $3.99 for the entire year. And then you can get a professional email. It's like $2.99 a month, or like $25 for the entire year, something like super affordable. After that, you have no monthly expenses, okay? But then after that, what I want you to do is, this is what our community looks like. I want you to go to the classroom tab, see it right here, and I want you to click on our 90-day holiday profit push. Okay, and when you're there, I want you to watch the very first video to welcome you to the first launching of that. And then watch this one as well. This is how to make 20K. We literally break it down for you, because this is what's going on inside our community. This is the best digital marketing community. I mean, we are proven to be number one. Watch this. If you go here, you go to Discovery, you see we are the number one community of tens of thousands of communities. We are the number one, not because we're the biggest, but because we have the most engagement. So you know that you're going to be able to have people that are going to help you and celebrate your success with you as well. But I have to share this with you because this is what I love. I love going to the wins, and I love seeing the wins that are going on. So when you see this, I just want you to know, when you see people like this having success, growing their social media, growing their income, if they can do it, you can do it. If they can do it, you can do it. I just want you to say that every time you're looking at this. If they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. You just got to be coachable, and you got to be willing to literally follow a proven process. But isn't that awesome? So look at this. It's another six-figure income earner just launched inside our community. She just posted that 2 days ago. So this is exactly what you guys get to be part of. So I'm excited for you, but I want to be the very first to welcome you to our digital growth community. And I want to be the first to share with you that we are excited to work with you and help you reach your goals and dreams. Amy, aren't you doing tomorrow's training? Yeah, what are you going to be doing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to go over social media and how to, attract that ideal customer, and how to create better content, what to say, what not to say, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So you guys, you get to hang out with Amy tomorrow. So you get started today and you get to hang out with her tomorrow. Like I love what Daryl said. You are equipped for success by the 6 and 7 figure income earners that have had success in their own online business in digital marketing. So thanks everybody for joining us. Have a great day. Bye everybody.